My name is Melodie Gapac. I'm an orthopedic spine PA at Prisma Health. I am from Statesboro, Georgia. I completed my undergraduate studies at Georgia Southern University. I then moved to Columbia, South Carolina to complete USC's PA program and decided that I wanted to plant some roots here in South Carolina. Coming from such a big family has kind of shaped how I practice. I want all my patients to feel like we're one big family. I want them to feel cared for. I want them to feel welcome in my office, and I want them to always feel like they can ask me questions. Orthopedic spine involves a lot of complex components, such as the bones in your back, the muscles surrounding your back, and the nerves that surround those. And the nerves kind of act as a highway for what the rest of your body does. So nerves are responsible for pain down arms, down the legs. It's also responsible for a lot of your functionality. So injury or damage to any of these things can cause a lot of different symptomology. You can have it to where you have the pain and tingling down your extremities, or you can just have it to where you're not able to walk the same as you used to. And that's where we come in to try and change those things and see what we can do to manage those things. During PA school, whenever I did my rotations here, I got the chance to rotate through the spine department and absolutely fell in love with not just the complexity of the spine, but with the patients themselves. The spine, like I said, it's fascinating and it's scary, and all the things that encompass it can mean a lot to patients. There are a lot of big, bad, crazy words out there. And I think just taking that time with patients and breaking it down into a way that they could understand meant a lot to me as a provider and really shaped what I wanted to do with my practice. And so I loved it so much that I completed 2 extra elective rotations in spine, and I just knew, I felt it in my heart and soul that this is where I was meant to be. I try to inspire health in my patients by really making sure that they understand on their level, not my level, not their siblings' level, not their mom's level, but something that they can truly go home and say, I understand what's going on in my life. And I want them to feel like they are able to take charge of what's going on in their life as well, because I can give recommendations, my surgeons can give recommendations, but at the end of the day, it's about getting patients to buy into the treatment process and having them really work for it themselves, not just in the office, but at home, at physical therapy, and just out in their daily lives. Because at the end of the day, whenever you have the spine pathology, you gotta put in some work yourselves. If you don't find me in the hospital or in the office, I will be hiking in the mountains. I'll be out on my paddleboard at the lake. And oftentimes I like to do that with my dog, Charles. He's the sweetest guy in the world. And I'm just big about being out in nature, kind of finding that peace whenever there's all the chaos in the world and all the chaos at work. I just like to really surround myself with those peaceful moments. If you'd like to make an appointment at our clinic, please call the number on the screen.